How am I supposed to go to sleep? It is so exhausting. It's so bright. Today is a sunny day in the world's northernmost town, Longyearbyen. It's 10 degrees, Christopher. So we're going to show you today what a day looks like here. 24 hours where the sun shines all around the clock. It never sets. The next time we have a sunset, I think is, let me see, it is in 36 days.
It has been 100 days since we witnessed the last sunrise here in Longyearbyen, and we've experienced unending daylight ever since. Welcome to Svalbard, an island close to the North Pole, and one of the northernmost inhabited places on Earth. Even though we have polar bears and glaciers, it's not just the wildlife and landscapes that make Svalbard extreme. This island experiences some of the most dramatic seasonal changes in the world, from the endless daylight of the midnight sun in summer to the perpetual darkness of the polar night in winter. Life here is a constant dance between these extremes. Today, we'll take you through a full 24 hours in Svalbard's unceasing daylight so you can see for yourself if this unique season is something you would want to experience firsthand.
Nu redan ute. Good morning. Big stretch. Oj, vilken fin dag, hörru. Ja, hej, kolla. It's the Prince of Västvinter. Åh, hej. Hej min älskling. Hallå. What a lovely morning. I slept really well tonight because it was a little bit cloudy, but today is going to be super sunny. Oh, so I think this cloud cover is going to lift pretty soon. Yeah, you can see over towards town that it's also there. It's a lot more less cloudy. Oh, morning coffee. It's pretty warm. It said it was going to be 10 degrees today, and I think it's like 8 now or something. My legs tell me. Because it doesn't feel cold at all. It's very beautiful today. Christopher always lets Grim go outside so early, like whenever he wakes him up. I think it's like 6 in the morning sometimes. So Grim is just chilling outside. We've had such a stormy summer that it's so nice to wake up to something else for once. I mean, we've barely been able to get out on the ocean because it's been so crazy. But now this is just like a 1-day hiatus and then it's going back to being stormy, and I think it's going to rain as well. What kind of summer is this? But it's very this is kind of how it is. You know, it changes so much. Some summers are absolutely gorgeous and some are just a little bit stormy. We got a stormy one this year.
The midnight sun on Svalbard is a fascinating phenomenon, and it's all because of its location way up north. Svalbard sits at about 78 degrees north, and during the summer months, the tilt of the Earth causes the North Pole to face the sun. This means the sun stays up in the sky without setting, giving Svalbard continuous daylight from late April to late August. The sun just circles around, never dipping below the horizon, bathing the region in a surreal, endless daylight. It's a very unique experience that only places within the Arctic Circle, like Svalbard, get to experience. With all of this endless daylight that we have, there are 2 things I use every day when getting ready, and that is SPF and deodorant.
A huge thank you to Wild for sponsoring today's video and for introducing me to their products. One of the big reasons why I switched to using Wild is because of their clean ingredients,
plus the fact that all the refills are free from single-use plastic.
I have been using them since November last year.
And when switching to a natural deodorant, it's good to note that you might need a 2-week transition period to adjust and get used to the product.
These are the two core ingredients of a Wild deodorant. They use only safe natural ingredients and no harsh chemicals, which makes them super gentle on the skin and good for all skin types.
Wild deodorant have up to 24-hour protection, so after using it in the morning, I am good to go for the rest of the day. The case is also super easy to refill. My current favorite scent is the fresh cotton and sea salt. It's very fresh without being overwhelming, which I think is great.
Head to the link in the description or use my code WILDPOLARBEAR to get 20% off all products, as well as your first subscription. Wild ships worldwide and there are no customs fees as it's prepaid by Wild. Thank you so much to Wild, and let's head back to the video. Fan, det är så starkt ljus. I got myself a coffee from Husky Cafe. That's always number one, get a coffee. And then it's not a bad idea to walk around in town, especially on a day like this when it's windy but still warm. It's so warm today. 10 degrees here is like full on summer heat. But now we're gonna go and we're gonna buy some lunch and we're gonna bring it to another place and sit and eat it so we can have another beautiful view and eat in the sunshine. So let's go and grab some food. Har du sett, Grim? Lunch with a view. This is absolutely beautiful. Do you want to taste? Ja, varsågod. You can't put food on the ground, Grim. Här, ta den. Ät den. In i munnen. It's a really good idea to go and take a takeaway from one of the restaurants and then bring it outside if it's a nice day. As long as you bring everything with you when you go back. Don't leave anything.
Don't trash.
Don't trash. Gud vilka goda pommes frites. Hey. 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 What I really love here is that everything is right on your doorstep. So if you come here in summer and you want to just kind of like explore and see the nature, you can walk here within 10 minutes from the village and just sit and watch how beautiful this is. Do remember though that you can't really walk out here without a polar bear protection, you know? So I'd stay within the limits, you know, where the roads are. But what a view! Look at this. It's such a beautiful day today.
If you're thinking about traveling to Svalbard, summer is a great time to visit. With endless daylight, you can enjoy tons of outdoor activities like hiking, kayaking, and wildlife watching. The milder temperatures and easier terrain make exploring the stunning Arctic landscape a breeze. Whether you're an adventure enthusiast or just want to witness one of nature's most extraordinary spectacles, summer in Svalbard is an unforgettable experience. And since there are no roads out of the village, getting around by boat is your best bet. It's a fantastic way to see lots of wildlife and take in the breathtaking scenery.
Tänk i augusti när man har så låg sol och allt det här är orange och rött typ. There are so many little cotton grass balls out here. Aren't there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I need to sit there, but it's very wet. It's a little bit of a swamp. But it's very beautiful. Very beautiful. It was windier here. Definitely. Let's go to the next adventure in the sunlight. Let's go. Let's go, team. Ska du komma hit? Ja, ska du komma då? Ja, det kommer hela vägen. Ja, vänta då. Nej, här. Kom här. Ja, kom.
You might find it surprising, but I actually think polar day is a little bit tougher than polar nights. The unending daylight offers no respite, with the relentless sun refusing to dip below the horizon. This constant brightness disrupts our natural rhythms, keeping us awake around the clock, making sleeping so difficult. As the days of daylight stretch on, I find myself getting more and more worn out. The lack of darkness blurs the boundaries between day and night, making it difficult to establish a good routine or unwind. Sleep becomes elusive, and even the most mundane tasks feel a little bit more draining. After 100 days, the perpetual daylight starts to feel overwhelming, turning what should be the beauty of endless sun into a challenge of endurance.
So while this is absolutely beautiful... Vänta, vart är du på väg? Vart är du på väg? You can't just walk. Nej, kom tillbaka. You can't be a free boy. It's against the law. They're gonna come and they're gonna take you to jail, Grim. Come back here. Kom. Ja, flinkis. Yeah, you don't want to go to jail. Kom. Här. Oh. Så. So while the daylight is, you know, very, very beautiful, it is so exhausting. Like today, I've been wearing sunglasses all day and my eyes feel, and also a hat, by the way, so sunglasses and a hat to protect my eyes. And my eyes feel like they are burnt to the retina. Like, it's just so exhausting. And also, we were in the car going home and we just looked at each other. We're like, we haven't been up more than usual today, but we're just so exhausted. So, especially now since we've had a few weeks of really like calm and moody weather, you kind of forget about it because it's not as intense. And then you have days like these where it's absolutely gorgeous, but it also absolutely ruins you. Oh. So now I'm gonna go and hide inside in a dark room. It's seriously the only way to get out of this is to just go into the bedroom, pull down all of the curtains, and then just hide from the daylight. Whew. I think that's the reason why it's so much harder than polar night. It's so much more intense. Polar night is chill, you know? You're inside. You're inside what? You are in the darkness and it's calming to your body. Like, you energize yourself. But this, it's like I used to call it like a long psychosis it turns into, because you're kind of like this after a while. Like, it just never shuts off, you know? So, yeah. I feel like I'm going crazy today. Oh, it's so bright. And the reflection in the window as well. Take me out of here. Wait, Grim, what? Oh, we have to go see where Grim went. He's a liability these days. Mandatory leash season for him is like up until mid-August, I think. So that's After that, he can walk free again. But now, it's all the baby animals. Ooh, okay, we have to go inside. Oh, I'm so tired. We've started using our projector screen as something to block out the sunlight for this door and a little bit for the other windows. We're really trying everything here. Look at my disheveled look. I'm so tired. Oh, and I have to go to bed in this. That's what's so hard. Yeah, feels so ready for bed. My eyes are so tired from the sun. How am I supposed to go to sleep? It's so bright out. I'm going crazy. Oh, that's how I feel. I'm gonna attempt to fix the bedroom. Repair it, so to speak. So this is what we have going. See, it's not that bad actually. Look how cozy. It's so bright. The thing is, I have just come to terms with the fact that we don't have any better light blocking curtains. These are also super thick, the outer layer. But in order for it to actually be super covered and dark in here, we would need zombie shutters, like the ones we have in Portugal. But nobody sells them here. I know I get this question all the time. Why don't you just have better ones? Nobody sells them. So also, I need to be able to let air in through that window. So I can't either do one of those cassettes, I don't know what's called, on the inside. I could do also the Svalbard curtains, which is aluminium foil together with dishwashing liquid on the window. But that's not very nice. Then I won't have a view at all. Then it's going to be dark in all the time. You hear, there are options, not very great ones, but this has been my savior. I just wear my sleeping mask. This is actually a pretty good one, but I mean, anything that is wide like this is what I've realized is the best, just something that covers as much as possible. But I think in the summer for sleeping, it's definitely trouble with how light it is, but also with how warm it gets, because the sun is just outside us here, and on days like this, it shines on our cabin windows for 12 hours, which heats up our cabin like a little greenhouse. So, it's not easy. It's not easy. Would you like a demo of me sleeping in my sleeping mask? This is what it looks like. It blocks out everything. It's crazy. Oh.
While I absolutely love living on Svalbard and fully embrace all of the island's extremes, I think it's important to also highlight the challenges of this type of life. Surprisingly, it's often not the obvious hardships, like the extreme cold or polar night, that prove to be the most difficult. Instead, it's the unexpected aspects, such as the endless sunlight during the summer months. The hardships also vary from year to year, changing alongside me. Every year feels different here, and even after 9 years, I find myself encountering new experiences each season. One thing I've learned from living with the extremes is that you hold a significant amount of power over how they affect you. It's important to take care of yourself, get good quality sleep, and establish a routine that works for you. Am I managing to do all of this right now? No! But in my effort to achieve this, I find myself focusing on a path that helps me stay grounded and avoid feeling too disoriented during the bright, sleepless nights. Thank you so much for watching and for being here on my channel. I appreciate you all so much. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you next week. Okay, bye!